Thank you, Val and Charles. Now for our last batch of news in this edition, here are Barbara and Terry. Children and staff have celebrated 300 years of a town's junior school. Pupils from Freeman's School in Wellingborough last week took part in a parade from the school's old site at Morrison's car park to Bassett's Park, where they then performed a show to celebrate the school's landmark anniversary. The celebrations took place throughout the week with a church service and classroom activities. Former pupils were invited to join in with the celebrations after teachers spread the word through Friends Reunited and Facebook. Justine Berkshire, Deputy Head Teacher, said the children have enjoyed getting involved with the celebrations and they have recently studied the different eras from the last 300 years. Barry Sawford, who has been the school's caretaker for 17 years, said it's a landmark for the school and I think it's marvellous that it has been going for 300 years. A Year 6 pupil said, I think the celebrations have been very nice and appropriate. I have enjoyed learning about the history of the school. It must have been very different for the pupils then. Throughout this week we have been organising things for the celebrations and we all think it's good that we have helped to celebrate the school's birthday.
Extra classrooms could be built to give pupils at a town primary school more space. The plan is to build a single-storey extension at Croyland Primary School in Croyland Road, Wellingborough, to provide 2 more classrooms, a toilet and some storerooms. The 2 classrooms are needed to address an imbalance in the number of classrooms per age group, which should be 2 per year. Documents on the plans say that the imbalance came about as a result of refurbishment works in 2003, when Croyland Infant and Junior Schools were merged. The plan is set to be approved by Northamptonshire County Council's Development Control Committee on Tuesday. One of the school governors, Martin Griffiths, said, if approved, the plans will further improve our school site, not only by providing better facilities for teachers and pupils, but also by enabling us to further the work we have done in engaging with parents with the aim of making Croyland Primary a community school that Wellingborough can be proud of. Chairman of the Governors, Angela Packwood, said the extra classrooms will give the school more room and flexibility for teaching. She also said, the school has come a long way since Tim Hill has taken over as head teacher and we just want to keep improving. 2 letters and a petition of 34 signatures have been sent by residents in response to the application. Residents say they have concerns about the traffic and highway safety implications of the proposed work.
A Girl Guide group, which has been running for nearly 100 years, may be facing closure. The first Wellingborough All Saints Guides has only 5 girls left in its unit, and unless more girls join the group, it will have to look at closing or merging with another group. Leader Gemma Keywood Bellamy said, we've had a lack of new girls joining our unit since September last year. In recent months we've lost some because they have other commitments outside of school such as dance and swimming lessons. We'll be trying to advertise for new recruits within primary schools across the town and are looking to attract girls from the age of 10 upwards. It would be a real shame if we have to close, as we give the girls an opportunity to learn new skills and be themselves within the unit. 2 years ago, our unit merged with All Hallows, and that went down positively as it meant the girls could meet other guides from Wellingborough and could also learn from one another. Billy Carr, aged 14, has been with the group for 4.5 years and is now training for her Baden-Powell Award. She said it would be upsetting if the unit had to close, as we do a lot of activities within the unit. If we get more girls to join, we would be able to go on interesting day trips. During my time at the unit, I've grown more confident about myself, made lots of new friends and attended many camping trips. The unit has awarded the highest attainable Girl Guiding award, the Queen's Guide, to 3 of its previous members and had 36 guides at one time.
Generous Evening Telegraph readers have helped to raise the cash to make 15-year-old Corley Hasley's dream of having a new powered wheelchair a reality. We launched our Help Give Them a New Life appeal less than 3 weeks ago with the aim of raising £20,000 for vital equipment for 7 county children being helped by the disability charity New Life. Almost £3,000 in donations has flooded in so far, making it possible for Corey from Wellingborough to get his powered wheelchair. He said, "This wheelchair will help my mum, my carers, school staff and most of all myself. It will be so much more comfortable for me on a daily basis." Corey's mum, Rachel Goodrich, said, "It's just incredible, it's amazing. I can't put into words the gratitude to everyone who has donated. We can't thank you enough." New Life decided to underwrite the cost of the £6,000 wheelchair after Corey wrote to them about his need for it. The charity then turned to Evening Telegraph readers to help raise the rest of the cash. New Life's Chief Executive Officer, Sheila Brown, said, "Corey's situation and his personal appeal to our charity not only touched the hearts of the people here at New Life, but the hearts of many Evening Telegraph readers. We are very appreciative of the £3,000 raised so far by the newspaper's appeal. Some of that will help offset the cost of Corey's wheelchair. I want to personally thank all the readers who have already contributed in any way, large or small. To donate to the appeal, send a cheque made out to New Life Foundation for Disabled Children, to New Life Appeal, Evening Telegraph, 3 Pebble Lane, Wellingborough, NN8 1AS.
School children treated their dads to a special Father's Day breakfast. More than 30 fathers attended the breakfast event, which was held last week at Christopher Reeves School in Hinnock Road, Poddington, before the school day got underway. Continental breakfast and cereals were on offer on the menu and were enjoyed by fathers and their children. The event was organised by the school and the Board of Governors. Parent Kelly Bryan said it went really well and the children thoroughly enjoyed it. She added, "I think the dads also enjoyed going into the school. They don't often get the chance because of work, but they stayed for breakfast and then took their children into their classrooms."
Members of Wellingborough Council's Development Committee will consider plans to establish a working party to examine the issues and concerns surrounding building work at Sywell Aerodrome. A report to the committee states that concerns have been raised on a number of occasions about how the council had handled issues surrounding the Secretary of State's move to grant Sywell Aerodrome consent to construct a runway and associated aprons and drainage system. The council has been involved in dealing with the application and the conditions attached. The complaints have come from the local parish council and ward councillor Jim Bass. If a working party is formed, it will consist of 5 members of the Development Committee who would examine the information and actions in relation to the issues that have been raised, and a number of concerns relating to the actions taken by the council.
And now for just a few more brief news items. Central Wellingborough Women's Institute welcomes anyone who would like to join the ladies of this group on a trip to Woburn Abbey and Gardens on Tuesday the 28th of June for £23.50 a seat, which will include coach fare, admission and an afternoon tea at a Women's Institute on the return journey. Please contact the Secretary, Helen Bean, on 01933 228 310 for more information. The Wollaston Museum is now open for the 2011 season with an exhibition of toys of the past. The museum will be open each Sunday and Wednesday afternoon from 2:30 p.m. until 4:30 p.m. until the end of September, with other times by arrangement. Don't forget there are the museum, Curiosity Cottage and Beacon Hill to explore. Entrance is free, although donations are always welcomed. Everyone is welcome to visit, and for further information, call 07804 241 430. Visitors that flocked from far and wide to enjoy the occasion of the recent May Fair at Hardwick will be glad to hear that the sum raised was £1,500. The proceeds are to be divided between the church and the village hall funds. Thank you to everyone for their support. And my last item is Serve of Church Street, Rushden still gives benefit advice to the over 60s. They can also provide help and support for those with severe disabilities. Serve offer house visits, so if you would like some friendly advice, do not hesitate to call them on 01933 315555.
Thank you, Barbara and Terry, and that brings us to the end of this week's news. So it's goodbye from Charles Liley and the rest of the team, Val Butcher, Barbara Fell, Terry Fell, and our engineer, Simon Bisgrove. Good night.